Hey, this is Dan.
Bob.
And Dr. Aggro.
From Gigaboots.com. Welcome to our quick play of Street Fighter X Tekken. Multiplied by the Tekken.
Oh.
What does that equal? Oddly enough, Street Fighter X Tekken, not as good of a number as Tekken Cross Street Fighter.
No, just like officially, like if the Japanese keep putting X's and shit and then not telling us how they say it.
It is officially Cross.
Cross is the official way to do that shit.
What'd they do? Namco Cross...
Capcom Cross, Namco Cross Capcom, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I know Japan, views Christianity like they view American television. So I think someone should tell them that's an X and not a cross.
No.
Anyway, what are we doing here first? I guess jump into versus to really show people how this goes.
Well, I mean, is there anything you can even show off in arcade except for the final boss?
You can get the first... each character's got an intro for their team, so you can show that.
Well, let's show that real quick, and we'll stay in versus, because Network's not even worth showing.
I think we need to show a little bit to show how bad it is.
But then we would have to get into a fight.
But I mean, it's
getting in is
easy now.
Yes, getting in is not the problem anymore.
Oh, I forgot about him.
Let me look at him again.
Mega Man 1 cover Mega Man.
We may want to do his team's intro.
All right.
Because it's amazing.
He does not have a team.
Okay, so we'll pick
teams?
Pac-Man. Yeah, the way it works.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, we'll go into that in versus.
I was gonna say it might be better to show off an actual team intro, but this will work. It's the same concept.
Yeah, I mean, we got versus. I can pick a team.
Mega Man learned about the meteorite that landed in the Antarctic from his good friend and companion, Roll.
Totally Roll.
I remember that one cartoon.
Be serious, Roll. That thing came from outer space. There's no way.
The great thing is
that Simon Belmont from Captain N?
Basically.
Mega Man travels to the South Pole.
Yeah, that's just the right amount of stubble.
The box itself could be useful.
Let's tilt that. That looks great.
It does. I like the effect.
So I didn't get a good look at that cube. It looked like the Hellraiser cube.
Yeah.
What is this game about?
That's the thing lands on Earth. All the fighters go towards it.
Heihachi and Kuma just hanging out in the woods.
Yeah, that's their fucking team.
So, everybody's assigned a default teammate?
And it's arranged,
Yeah, you don't have to select them as a team, but if you do, you get a special intro.
I love the Pac-Man sound.
Daring to challenge us.
That's so awesome.
It is.
Win so easily. Come on, let's go.
Okay. I just like because none of his family likes him. Nobody else in the tournament likes him, so he's just gonna hang out with Kuma. While Kuma bitches about how he can't sleep with Panda.
Honestly, it would be better to show off the mechanics in versus. I just wanted to show off the production balance of the intro. So let's go ahead and jump out and just go straight into the versus mode. Real quick, the arcade mode. What's that? So I can throw us some shit. It has Shoryukens. Who would have thunk?
Now those are from Tekken, right?
Yeah. Let me go ahead and jump to the left side.
And if we can get multiple more controllers in here, we can do 2-on-1, that sort of stuff.
Oh, that's pretty neat.
Let's go down to the first slot. There we
go. What were we saying? Oh yeah. So the arcade mode, it's just intro, tons of battles, ending.
There's also a rival match before the ending, so it's very much Street Fighter 4 style in that. You get a little intro where they actually talk to each other, and in-game ending. And then you have actual CG ending, and the beginning is those picture shows. But the CG endings are always CG.
Oh, that's cool. Oh yeah, from Doko Demo Isha.
Yeah, first time that really, really popular Japanese thing we never got.
Yeah, it's weird. They came out with a PS3 version. In any case, Bob, if you would like to explain the teaming.
The teaming works in is such. You do 1-2 here, like Chun-Li and Cammy are a team, and then these two are a team, and so on and so forth as you go across this block.
So the Cat and Akuma are a team?
Except the special characters are exceptions. They're in the boss characters.
3 in the bottom 3.
Right.
Okay.
So Akuma's a boss, so he doesn't have a teammate.
Akuma needs no teammate.
Okay, so...
I'm trying to think who's about to show off some mechanics. I'm just gonna do some easy to me.
Yeah, okay, good. One of us is doing that then.
I'm like, oh, Asuka and that German chick are a team. That makes sense.
Their interpretation of
And
Paul
Hara.
here is really strange.
Wow.
Yeah, okay, good. Because that was my first
That's like
reaction.
us making fun of Weeaboo Paul. Oh, Jesus. Oh, of course. Is that Forrest back there?
No, that's Marshall.
Marshall, yeah.
They've done.
Oh,
Forrest
yeah,
is
of
done.
course. Yeah, I miss Forrest. I grew
Really?
up on 3. But yeah, I forgot he and Marshall hang out.
We
Forrest
also-
hangs out with him in 3.
We also need to show off the gem system a bit more.
Yes, definitely.
After this fight.
That is my biggest complaint with this game.
Oh, cool. That's good. So not too many levels here. I noticed there's a button though to set the floor.
That was a good, down to the right. Yeah, was that a space shuttle underwater?
No, that's in space.
In the sky.
Okay.
You know what? Let's go to that one for Mecha Zengi.
Yeah. But there's a whole lot going on in the background, though, so that's nice.
So that will give people
Oh my
something
god,
to love.
everybody looks psycho.
Yeah.
Look at Ken, Jesus.
Yeah, everyone looks like a depraved murderer.
Take it serious this time.
It's all on the line. Sorry.
Special recipes are applied.
Feels good to fight side by side again, right? It sure does.
Oh yeah.
Let's ice him, bro.
Epic bromance. This really is just the epic bromance fight right here.
It is. So you gonna?
Yeah, let's run through these real quick. An interesting thing is all of the super moves can be charged up to.
In Ultra,
Yeah,
which is very different from any fighter.
Now you're flashing red.
that's
Yeah.
the gem system. Let's not talk about that right now.
For a bit, yeah, that's its own thing. So,
Alright.
how many moves per character have that charge? Is it just one?
One move per character has that charge. So,
Where you can do a powered up version
Right.
with that.
and you can also we can get the power bar up. Then we have the regular super version of the move.
Okay, so I guess you and I will just fight.
Yeah.
So this
Alright.
is a 6-button fighter.
Yes, it's a 6-button fighter, but I can pull off now a shouldn't believe
And that's using L1 as a triple punch?
No, just using 2 punches. It's like Street Fighter 4 exactly for that.
Gotcha.
So
Okay.
they have that mechanic in place. And then a weird thing is I might need I need another power bar. Hit square and R2 at once.
You mean L2?
No?
Square?
Oh wait, no, X and R2. Sorry.
There we go.
Had it backwards.
Nope.
No? Let me see that real quick.
Yes, because I'm missing the
No,
R2.
no, I need to try several different buttons. There it goes. You can assign a auto combo to hitting X and R1 at once. That's a light punch or light
kick and
heavy
fierce punch.
Yeah, and it's an automatic combo. You can set it per character, and it switches out to the next character. It uses a
Speaking which, switch characters.
hitting a triangle and circle switch your characters. So that's a medium punch and medium kick.
Yeah.
And you can also switch the characters by just doing a combo. It's usually progressive, just going from square, triangle to R1. So light,
Okay, so
medium, and
it's
fierce.
Yeah, all the way from light to fierce.
Yeah.
Man, for some reason. Okay, do I have to hold fierce?
No. Should
Really?
jump right into it. You can
Yeah.
maybe be hitting another button afterwards.
One moment. No?
Maybe go to kick. It's different per character for certain ones.
Yeah, okay, the kicks did it clearly.
Okay.
Okay, so that's an interesting layer. That's kind of similar-ish to Blaze Blue's basic combo system, where if you do A, B, C, D, it's a combo for everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
so-
I don't know if that applies to everyone in there.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, it's weird.
That is weird. I know they did that sort of thing in Marvel vs. Capcom, but
Yeah, but that's like hit buttons, win game.
Put on simple mode, hit buttons, win game.
Tap screen, win game.
all right. What else do we have going on here? Oh right, I'm low enough health, so I can show off the Pandora system.
Yeah.
Once you're below 25% health, you can hit down and then tag switch button, which is the medium punch, medium kick. And it sacrifices that character, and you're superpowered with the other one. He's not heavier strength or anything. He just has infinite power bars.
Can we agree culturally to stop naming things Pandora for about 10 years?
No.
No.
Open your soul to
Dude, not with corporations around.
I'm real tired of that.
You can't back down now. It would just be awkward.
I know if the Japanese start doing it, it's gonna be in fucking everything. It's like Buster in the mid-90s.
It's kind of weird how the Tekken characters play out in this style. It's
Yeah,
pretty indescribable.
Yeah,
actually.
very jarring.
Every character is definitely very different than they are in their original game.
Right.
Which is why I can't wait for the proper version of this game.
Which is so biased towards your favorite of the two.
Yes.
Thank God. So much better.
I want to be able to fucking sidestep Shoryuken spam. Or Hadouken spam.
Yeah.
I still don't have what it takes. Must train harder.
Shut up, you emo bitch. I'm so tired of him. I need to get stronger. Fuck you. How many times have you whipped Shinakuma's ass? Like, canonically, how many times has he done that?
I don't think he ever has.
Yeah, no.
Nice.
Canonically speaking, Shitakuma, win. he kind of powered up and destroyed Shadaloo a couple times, so yeah.
I mean, he's, what, Shinfukaku True Various Submarines?
Yes, that's the best thing.
I guess that's his day off.
So, when do I get to see Shinnokuma fight Devil Gundam?
Not soon enough.
Because yes, please. Like, Tekken Cross Gundam Battle Assault.
Yes. Yes, oh god, yes.
That is a free-floating articulated arm in space. I don't think these guys know how physics works.
Yeah, it's fine. They thought it would just deal with itself. Okay, so we've shown off a good bit of the basic mechanics. Do we want to go into the gem menu before we start discussing
Probably.
that?
That
Okay,
is
let's
for
get
the
some.
I am
best.
fascinated by what this gem system might be.
Let's finish this so that way we can.
Because I've heard Bob growl like that before. And it's usually reserved for things that
X-Blades
don't have
and sequels
ninjas
to X-Blades
and minorities.
and whoa, Bob, you're racist too? According to Agro, everyone on this website is terribly racist.
I think that might be a little bit of,
Hey, I was trying to
Nick
read
Ham.
about how, Ryu knows that he runs a Chinese restaurant.
oh. Yeah,
But
sorry.
I can't now. At least our viewers can pause.
Wait, does Ryu run a Chinese restaurant?
He was making commentary then. Yeah, they're gonna have a cook-off.
I love that matchup of Ryu and Kazuya. It's like, oh, I'm not yet strong enough. Kazuya's like, God damn, I'm awesome.
Yeah, right?
I guess we can jump into the color edit mode just real quick here before we get into the other one. You can choose any part of the costume and change the color.
Done.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right. That's
Good
that.
to know.
Sweet little thing.
And you only get the 4 colors to start with, and they're releasing some more for
Oh
free.
my god, can you change Pac-Man to Miss Blackman?
No.
What?
If you
Why
go,
not?
This is the funniest thing. When you go to Pac-Man, you can change every little part of his robot. You can't change
You
Pac-Man.
can change the Moku bot, but not...
Not at
Aw.
all him.
Dude, I want Black Man.
So do I.
Because that's hilarious. Because, on that maze, he would be invisible. The ghost would be like, where the fuck did he go?
Okay, one more thing. I should have shown it.
Who are you?
He has a Pac-Man game running on his back.
Sweet.
Oh my god.
That's fucking awesome.
All right.
That is so cool. Oh god. They know our buttons. They're like, push, push.
You know, it occurs to me that I never really found out who made this game.
Oh, this is made by Capcom.
Yeah, just like, did anybody...
Oh, you mean like how the Marvel vs. Capcom 3 was made by that one company, Aiding?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
I
know.
wonder if
Where's
Capcom
that?
made it? Did
Where's
anybody-
that box? Let's look
I'm-
at the tiny font.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that
Anybody from Tekken help make this game?
They
I
they
think-
said
I
words.
think the producer approved this game.
It's producer approved, like Pix. Okay, I'll read this while you go through the gem thing real quick.
All right. Let's just jump into one of these
Yes,
characters.
tell me about these gems.
They're gems.
Okay, you start with only 2 sets of gems. Apparently, they're gonna shortly add another 2 pages that you can adjust. But each gem's got its own values. Iron walls are all defense gems. So everything yellow you see is defense, and then red is power, so it treats attack power. And each one of these has its own little stipulation for what you need to do to get it. So get 2 special moves hits, or get hit by 2 special moves, and you get damage output plus 10%.
Okay, now that's once you start the round, you get hit by 2 special moves, and that'll kick in.
Right.
Okay.
And then it lasts for 20 seconds. That's what the little duration
in each
thing.
round it refreshes.
Right. And then there are some gems. This is one I got for pre-ordering, so otherwise you have to buy it. And you can see that it seems to have a higher value than some of them, which is a large part of what people are upset about. Of if you pre-ordered, you just get better stuff, or if you buy in, you get better stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, this is not what fighting games are for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the worst part is every character starts with only 2 set. And as you can see, you can have 3 set. So you literally have to go into every one of these and set them if you want to use this properly.
That's not how this...
I mean, the whole thing should have just been like simplified to the point of Aism, Xism. Just select it, okay, I want to be something more focused on defense or more focused on the attack. So that way you have, or you don't need to think about, well, which one does this guy have equipped? Do I need to do your partner connect with a launcher to activate it, or do I need to go into Pandora state to turn it on?
Yeah.
It's just a ridiculously convoluted mess.
Like,
I mean,
stat tweaking is fun in a lot of games. That is not what fighting games are for.
and
I mean, if you now you can only have 2 sets right now. If you were playing with more than 2 people and they all actually wanted to properly use this, that would be impossible.
yeah. And another layer of this confusing addition to this game, by the way, I couldn't find anything in that manual.
All right.
Didn't the producer, God, what is his name?
Oh no.
Yeah, there we go. Yoshinori said he added the system so that way it would be more intuitive for newcomers.
Yeah,
and they would feel welcome.
They have a lot of confusion on what newcomers would want, I think.
Yeah.
Because this adds another level of convolutedness to explain.
You know,
and then that doubles with the quick combos thing I was talking about before. Was okay, you can go in here and set these preset combos, and then they're activated in some freaking random way.
Yeah, I have to wonder when we get comments like that from higher level producers at Capcom, how they even make good games at all anymore. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
And there's also not just these standard gem types. There's the assist gem types, which will permanently screw or like decrease something. Like this, special moves become easier to do.
What does that even
That
mean?
means that the input form is actually literally simpler. But then you have 10% decreased attack throughout the entire round. So I think this is the part that he's really trying to put in there to make it easier for newcomers.
But this
But
is
then
so
you have to
buried
go
in menus.
Yeah, you have to dig into the menu to find this even.
And then selecting it is fucking impossible too. I mean, just because ideally, if you had a system like this, there wouldn't be 100 fucking gems.
Yeah.
And it would be selectable after you select your character. And there would be some sort of quick setup where it's like easy mode. You click that and you get like easier special moves and an auto block. You know? That sort of
everything
layer
is so
of,
broken up in here. It's just
because the last thing
and this is a
people-
log of, you can put in your most used ones into this. I think that's how this works. Let me double check.
Like, the last thing a person who's new to a game wants to do is dig through menus.
Yeah.
Which is kind of why people hate Third Birthday, one of the main reasons. Because it is just slogging through piles of text.
Yeah, I remember you showing me those menus.
Yeah.
I mean, I kind of liked them, but...
Well, I mean, not just that, but to, like, fully understand the timelines, each time you shift, you have to read a shitload.
And these are all always online, too. It's not like, okay, you can just not use this. There's no easy
no
just
gem
off
disabled
button.
mode.
No.
This is upsetting.
Yeah, this
Supposedly, when they add that or do that new pack, they're going to have something to make this somewhat easier, but it sounds like it's just adding more slots and having a way that people can bring in their gem sets on a USB drive.
That is
for tournaments.
Wow, that is just as inept as the concept that this makes it easier for newcomers. That is yet more like you're not seeing the problem here remotely, and it's fucking apparent.
Right.
In any case, what do we got under player data?
This
Anything interesting?
Not really. This is just basic
Records,
stats
okay.
and records. Now, one really, really weird thing. I've beaten this game with several character sets. I don't unlock the endings of review at all.
Which,
Really?
I
Yeah.
think we were talking about this before this quick play, and the last time I can remember a fighting game not letting you re-watch an ending after getting it was a PS1 fighter.
Right? That's insane. Like, why would that not be here? I've dug through every one of these menus, can't find them anywhere. I'm guessing that they just really aren't here.
Yeah.
But I guess before we go back into this versus, because obviously we want to show more of that. That's what this game is about.
Right.
Show off the trials. The trials are... I guess I didn't even click the menu. This is going to be exactly like trials are in any fighting game in recent memory. You just have a set of moves or various combos and such to pull off, and a little guide to it.
Okay, now guys, I want to make this quick play intuitive for newcomers to quick plays, so I need you people to know that the 360 version of this game has better texture filtering and has 2 times anti-aliasing.
Alright, but yeah, see, this would be do standing mid-punch or crouching mid-punch.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a combo test mode.
Yeah,
sort
combo
of thing.
test mode.
Like, go in there, do combos.
Now, a new mode to this is the challenge mode. I'm going to back out and go to that.
Is the trophy list in this sodomy like it always is for Capcom fighters?
I haven't dug deep into it. It didn't seem as bad because I've actually gotten some trophies.
I got quite a few on Super Street Fighter 4 and normal Street Fighter 4. I got maybe 17%.
But these are the missions. They have limitations like only using normal moves, only using special moves, and this one's just a set of defeating 4 guys that are really tough in a row, and you get only minor health increases after each successive victory.
Gotcha.
But yeah, they're nifty little things. I kind of expected a few more of them. This number, okay, yeah, only 20. But and then there's actually a tutorial mode. The tutorial mode is not that great for introducing to newcomers, honestly. I mean, it starts out really super simple, and then it kind of jumps into stuff pretty quickly without fully explaining it. I know that there is at least one set of wording that I didn't understand.
You know,
that's messed up because I've been playing these a lot.
Yeah, I mean, you and I fucking love fighting games, so You know, this is actually a larger problem of the industry because we had to skip several layers of intuitiveness to develop the game to be more engaging for the hardcore gamer. So, having proper tutorials and making a good tutorial for it is pretty rare in this industry, I think. Because it's either, we're gonna hold your hand for an hour and a half, or figure it out, bitch!
Yeah.
Which, I would rather deal with the second one.
I do love getting dropped into a fighting game. And like, how do I do, like, what was it, Virtua Fighter 4? Like, I can't button mash in this game, can I? Nope. Shit.
Fuck ass. Let me figure out one combo and stick to it.
Pretty much. To tentatively build from that.
Hey, Bob.
What's up?
You remember my team? Oh, yeah, it was Team Stick. I got Rolento and Cole. Yeah, motherfucker. Of course, Cole's here from Infamous. Him and the Dokodemo Ishio cats are the cameo characters from Sony.
And
PS3 exclusive.
Yeah, and Pac-Man and Mega Man are also lauded as PS3 exclusives. So
it's on the 360 disc, so it is possible that that'll come to their system.
Not necessarily 100% on that.
The challenge me is to challenge my army. I'm Cole, I'm his army.
I'm Cole, I'm his army.
Now kiss.
You can also,
this is awesome.
You can also choose English or Japanese for every character.
Yeah, which is very important.
Especially for Tekken.
Especially for Street Fighter, like Akuma's
Akuma's English voice has always been terrible. Like, I like everyone but him.
Like, he's good for bad dub anime Akuma, like... I don't want the hurt!
Oh no. He didn't want the hurt, what do I do?
So I assume that glowing is after a gem has been activated.
Yes, the glowing is the gem activating. As you can see in the lower right and left, right above the power bars, there's those 3 little gems. And
Right.
And the ones on the bottom are actually for the spare characters.
Yes, yes. So the darkened ones, as well as that darkened power meter, all the spare characters, power meters, and gems.
Hey, I'm Cole McGrath. How's it going?
You might remember for such games as Infamous. Infamous 2.
Infamous
Black
The
and White.
Reckoning. Man, I'm playing twin stick shooter featuring Cole.
Alright, this is another super, or kind of special move.
Spam grenades.
Gently toss grenade.
Oh, I can do it. Darn it, I used it up. If
Go
you have,
Cole, punch that high school girl in the vagina a few more times. I don't think you have enough villain points.
but yeah, if you have enough, if you have 3 bars of power, you can actually activate a double super by doing down to forward and triangle circle at once. So you can do that to me right now if you want.
Ow. Or maybe I can't. There we go. Watch your what, dirtbag?
Toe.
Oh,
okay.
toe. I heard toes.
Toe, yeah,
Yeah.
watch your toes, dirtbag.
Why does he push his feet in? So this is cool. This is sort of the Dead or Alive or Virtual Fighter thing. Well, actually, it's Dead or Alive where it's like you go to a different part of the level.
Well, yeah, but Dead or Alive is dynamic.
Oh,
Yeah,
look,
not
it's a
just-
dinosaur
not just
with
the
boxing
end.
gloves. Why is it gone in this game?
Licensing?
Shut up. I don't care about any of that.
I don't know what that is, and I do not care for it.
So I'm going to keep crying on the internet because the character I wanted wasn't in this.
Whoa. How do you come up with
I'm a pioneer in my own time. Maybe you don't know what a fighting game is.
Shit. No, I don't. Why don't you ever listen? Why do you even ask?
Well, they all want the hurt, clearly. That's...
She has made that decision for them. So, I like the filter it puts the music through as you get low on health. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's very nice for when you're playing single player, I think. Because multiplayer, you know, kick in a lot because both of you are getting low health. Whereas one player, you know, they're a good sign of, oh, you need to get this character out of here because they're dead.
You're pretty boned here, bro.
And you can actually turn off the doing it too if you don't like it.
Oh, cool. That's very cool, actually. Oh, shit.
Oh, I got my red gem activated. You're gonna pay now.
The hell I am. I've got the magic stick. What?
I hit it once, I hit it twice.
Of course that should be obvious to anyone paying attention. One character goes down, you lose.
Yes. Yes, it is Street Fighter, or it is Tekken Tag up in here. It definitely increases the speed of the round, so I like it.
Yeah, I honestly, this is such a different type of fighter. Like the whole charging your super to do the ultra. Between that and the taking down one fighter, you know,
Yeah.
ends the round. This is a very different experience, in my opinion.
Yeah, this is not just the skin of
Super Street Fighter, which I totally expected.
And the movement feels more fluid. It actually reminds me a good bit more of Alpha.
Yeah.
Was it Gene and Lin Sao Yu on a team? Like, let's get him, Gene. Go away.
Yeah.
Are we going to have the Mishima off?
Yes, I believe that is what's happening.
Alright, we're out of Mishimos.
Yeah,
Oh,
not even
what,
that.
Did Lee Chaolan not make it into
No,
this one?
he didn't. I wonder why.
Lars face or whatever he is.
Captain Lars Band?
Yes, he is going to be a DLC later on.
Speaking of which, let's go into that. You were telling me something about the DLC and when that's coming.
Supposedly, it's all going to come at once, and it comes when after the Vita one comes out, which is going to be in fall.
Okay, the character models, as far as we know, just the character models. We don't have confirmation beyond that.
They've
like,
shown
no-
a few moves, but
Okay.
that's it.
It's all on the disc, like
Right.
the models are.
So, the
So-
DLC that's on the disc is coming out in fall.
Yeah, which sort of defends the argument of they just finished the models and they're still working out the animations, moves, character balance, etc. Which, unlike Marvel vs. Capcom 3, this is remotely balanced, as far as I can tell. Because, oh my god.
I've only heard of a few exploits in this, unlike
involving Mega Man.
Why am I gray? I found this ninja. Can she be a Mishima? What? No, you have to be born in Mishima. Bullshit. I've seen that queer you keep around, Kazuya.
You mean Lars? No. Lee? Yes.
You put him in a suit and you kiss him. I've seen you do it. I want to put this one in a suit and kiss it.
It would be so sugoi.
So,
besides, the Mishima family needs a ninja.
One thing both Kazuya and Jin can do is a quick step, which is hitting down or forward and then down to forward, real quickly, and that'll actually duck them under any Hadokens and such, any mid-level.
So how did you pull that off again? It's forward and then down to forward.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
There you go. And then that can also combo off into different moves if you hit a punch or something.
So to counter this, did they give Ryu a move where he just floats over the bullshit Mishima spin kick?
Oh yeah, I should.
Which is totally also a Street Fighter move.
Well, he already had that. The Shinpukyaku, where he just flies over it, doing the same exact thing, slightly above it.
I want to see that in this quick play.
I do it slightly higher. I do it slightly lower.
You take the high road and I'll take the low road. No one will ever want to play with us. Go, Heihachi, beat that woman. Okay, there's some Rainbow Bright shit going on.
Yeah, that was 2 of my gens are active. So we were glowing some weird colors there.
Yeah, Heihachi's tripping balls right now.
Also, when you get up, you have the chance to roll forward. You can't roll backward, which confused me for a while.
Weird.
Yeah.
The Mishimas never retreat. Oh wait, yes they do. Those guys run like bastards.
Yeah, they tend to do that actually. Damn it. I guess my end is getting ended. Jin can do magic.
I don't know why Jin. Oh, nice. I don't know why he never thought to hire a ninja before. Wait, who hired Raven?
I don't know. It wasn't him.
Shit. Do they?
I don't even think they say.
Because I know Kazuya was in the room when that happened.
Yeah, it wasn't Kazuya.
I love the guy in the background and how he looks like he jumped straight out of a Tony Hawk game. He's so low detail.
You kids, stop skating.
Yeah, at least the Tony Hawk game this gen.
My dojo hasn't been getting like a lot of traffic lately. You need to do a grind along this here sacrificial blade.
It'll be totally sick, brah.
Brah. By the way, you just got iced.
Drink more alcohol and skateboard on buildings.
Why don't we have a Tony Hawk that is that abrasive? Because that's endearing in its own way.
Oh, Jesus, Red Hulk Heihachi.
Wow, I have not seen that. That is awesome.
Run, everyone.
He doesn't even need Pandora, apparently. He's just that.
Womp womp.
Pandora really is not that useful.
Yeah.
To be completely honest.
I'm over?
Yeah, because Pandora has a time limit, a bar that appears at the top, and when that bar, which is very small, ends, you end.
Huh. That's an interesting mechanic.
Interesting, but it nerfs the ability so much, and since you're already sacrificing a character, it's questionable.
Well, it does give you full power bar, so you could possibly
pull off an ultra.
Yeah, pull off an ultra as soon as you die, or as soon as that one was about to die, and you had no health as the other character, and you were out of power bars completely. You'd be able to snap out ultras one after another.
So, lots of fan service in the backgrounds of the... Hello! The power of the devil's now mine, and mine alone!
He looks like Dr. Wily on protein shakes.
So he's Heihachi regular.
Creatine shake, Dr. Wily. Okay, Aggro, would you like to take a hack at your favorite characters? Because
they're not in here, so I will pick some other ones.
Who would that be?
Harong's here.
Just for the...
Yeah, you know, I'm gonna make me
Hunmock's pretty easy to pull off in this one.
That's good.
Make me a Taekwondo team.
Mega Man. Do that again, like back out and then. Mega Man. Okay.
Now the funny thing about Mega Man is that thing on his head actually moves around his head. It's very strange.
His helmet?
His helmet thing.
Buckle thing?
Buckle thing.
Like that.
The thing on the front?
Really?
Yeah, the thing on the front and the side.
What the heck?
Because I mean, it's. I don't know. I think it might just be just a joke on how bad the art was because they couldn't even center it properly.
Yeah. God, NES art is like, some of it is fucking art.
Yeah, it's
you know?
metal.
And then the rest of it is just shit.
It's shit art.
They got fired
oh,
from
that
DeviantArt.
thing's awesome. Fucking Tron Mammoth? Yes, please.
Bulls on parade!
So, did Mega Man have red eyes in that picture? Because it freaks me out every time I see it.
I won't hold back.
I don't know. You know what? You two fight. I'm gonna go grab my copy of Mega Man 1.
Shinoku was gonna eat that guy before this round starts.
No, maybe. So yeah, you'll notice quickly that you aren't able to do any of the moves.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, why are these buttons doing shitty things?
Try some reverse Shoryuken movements.
What?
Fireball! Down to forward. Or rather, down to back, and then a kick. Should do something. There you go.
Okay, I'm like, I never played Street Fighter, bro. Like, I got Alpha 3, Turbo, Max, Flash Edition, Y, whatever on the...
Director's Cut.
On the PSP. And I mapped some spin kick and then Psycho Crusher, the shoulder button.
So yeah, no, Mega Man does not have red eyes there.
Alright.
At least not on the cartridge. Maybe the box. I never owned the box though, so...
This Mega Man actually has some of the powers from Mega Man 1.
I love how he's not even fat in this, like in this cover art. He's stocky, but he's not fat. They just made him more of a joke character. They're like, obese people are funny.
So the slide here will actually make the slide sound effect from Mega Man.
Yeah. Wow. That was beastly, bro.
It was.
So the soundtrack sounds like it's done by the guy from Bionic Commando. But...
Oh,
we don't
there
know
went
that
my
it is.
ribcage.
Yeah, we did not check that.
Oh yeah, didn't we promise our fan base we were going to talk about Cross Assault?
Yeah.
Oh yes,
I think
that cross assault shit.
I think the main thing was that Cross Assault had like a horrible frame rate. God.
Yeah, I know. That's the real tragedy. That's the controversy of Cross Assault right there.
Ah, how did that happen? Something bad. There we go.
My God, I am so glad that I'm getting to preview this fighting game at 2 frames a second.
This tells me a lot.
It's like seeing so many screen shittily encoded.
Most of these buttons don't do shit.
I need to place her wrong and prove him wrong.
Seriously, you do, because I am depressed as hell over
Okay,
this.
Aggro, you will be the conversational captain.
Because, oh god, I keep hitting all the Tekken buttons. I can't stop. And the Tekken buttons aren't doing anything in this game.
It makes Aggro sad in the pants.
I can't wait for the Tekken game.
So Cross Assault, frame rate, total shit.
Yeah, that was a really shitty stream.
It was the shittiest stream, and I think Capcom should be held responsible for that.
I think that they owned up to it. Or something. I don't remember.
They sent a letter out, something about rape that bitch. I don't remember exactly what it said, but...
Like, dear fan base, curly mustache, fuck you.
Scoops.
So,
Bison's
canonically,
face has
what
always
gender
been
is
terrible.
Poison in this game?
Yes.
Yeah. We don't know. I don't care.
Like,
that's-
somebody put together a whole video on, like, every comment they've said on it and showed concept arts and stuff from way back when.
Which shows
So-
an extreme obsession and makes people wonder about your sexuality.
You gotta, like, I think it's different in, like, every game. What gender Poison is.
So, I have the best team.
So are we actually going to talk about the Cross Assault thing, or...? No.
Well, that's the thing about that cross-assault shit, that it got that, like... Because when it happened, everybody was like, oh my god, it's a story, this is important, and no, it wasn't.
Yeah.
It was some asshole saying stupid shit.
Yeah, that's the problem here. Like, they tried to paint it as indicative of the larger community. And no, I've seen enough videos to know the larger community for the fighting game scene is yelling shit. They're literally shit. It doesn't make fucking sense. And when it does, it's steeped in like huge amounts of what is the term? Like references, essentially. Like
it's just this long cascade of inside jokes.
Yeah.
And you know, honestly, I've seen. Like, here's the thing. A lot of it came from the fact that it was he was making sexist or misogynistic comments.
Right.
And like apparently the chick he was saying it to got so upset she started throwing matches and then left.
Yeah.
Now, I heard.
She actually, just a quick note before you move on, she actually tweeted but then deleted it that she would have left if she weren't contractually obligated not to.
Now see, I didn't read the ones that got her that upset at the end. I was there for the beginning ones. But really, I think the bigger point here is that a bunch of news organizations, in quotes,
yeah.
some guy who said some stupid shit got called on it in the moment by some other dude, and then just started word vomiting.
Yeah.
As some, like, statement about the culture and where it comes from. And the guy said stupid shit. And what really pisses me off is because he said stupid shit that was sexist, it became this whole cultural progressive issue. Right?
Yeah, because, you know, the whole fighting game scene is sexist. That's why there aren't females. Not that, you know, it doesn't particularly appeal to, you know, both genders equally.
And that they have shitty timing. Hand-eye coordination.
I don't know who you're dating, but, damn, if your chick has some shitty timing...
Dude, off rhythm. You've got to try it.
No, I don't.
It's like listening to a chick band.
I play that shit, like, Through the Fire and Flames on Expert. But, yeah, it was seriously... I'm totally gonna name drop here. Klepek from Giant Bomb and Kuchera from fucking the Penny Arcade Report, which is already an overly self-important concept, I fear.
Yeah. But it was just the fact that it was sexist comments making it this big a deal, because it became this... it really wasn't even an argument. It was a bunch of preemptive arguments. Like, I know you're going to say this, and I know you're going to say that I'm going to say this, and I know you're going to say that I'm going to say that you're going to say this. About, they're like, you shouldn't say that. And like, I know you're going to call free speech, and you know what? Yeah. Like, if Capcom had a problem with it, Capcom can deal with it.
Yeah.
He made sexist comments. That is his prerogative.
Yeah.
Like, this idea that you have the right to not be made fun of for whatever reason is complete horseshit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you don't have to be around someone. Now, she was in a shitty situation, that he was saying stuff that was really making her uncomfortable. That's something Capcom should have handled when it was happening. Right. But this whole, he's an evil monster because he was being a dude playing a fighting game saying stupid shit.
Because he was the average schmuck. You know. And I literally mean schmuck, not like average person. He was a schmuck. That, like, it really isn't newsworthy. What's newsworthy is everyone wanting a new ending for Mass Effect 3. That is something we should be discussing about our self-entitled culture. Like, that is far more interesting and indicative of the culture of gaming and the internet.
Because it's not even like, oh man, I wish the ending were better.
No,
it's how dare you make an ending I didn't like. I've played this game a lot, and I deserve better from you.
Yeah, have you read?
I've read. Okay. That's so retarded. Wow.
I don't care how shitty that ending is. Fuck you.
Because we know the ending. Well, two of us do.
I YouTubed them. I really don't have context for what was going on there.
I have context for what's going on there, and to be perfectly honest here...
What I read about it sounded pretty much what I expected it to do, so I wasn't upset.
I mean, this is exactly what's going to happen if they ever end Kingdom Hearts.
It really is indicative to me that, because I'm like, oh, nobody liked the ending because they invested a lot of time. These people don't read books, do they?
No. No.
Yeah,
you kind of start getting over that shit when you read.
Right.
When you read a book, read a motherfucking book.
But, yeah, I think the Mass Effect 3 thing is more indicative of our culture than Captain Asshat. And, you know, if anything, none of the articles address this. Capcom should have been doing a better job to keep that shit controlled.
Yeah, I mean, this was a big press event for Capcom. They should have had that on lockdown.
Yeah, but according to every comment from anyone who was there, they didn't give a fuck. They seriously just wanted to ignore the problem, hoping it would go away. And then it didn't. And then because the media, you know, media, quote, quote, gaming media wants to feel overly self-important, they pretend it's some major scandal. I mean, this is the beginning of the year, you know, this is the first 3 months of the year. They need news and they know it, so they're making shit out of stuff that really isn't worth it.
Here, this is being couched as an issue of, like, no guys, this is important because this kind of thing affects how the mainstream media views us as a culture. And it does, I think. Like, this affects, like, you know, we're talking about the fighting game community and how the outside views the fighting game community.
No.
And, like, they were making comparisons to, like, StarCraft. How StarCraft is, it's a very formal, very polite, very, you know, good game and sportsmanship-centered thing.
Right.
Because it's StarCraft. Right. And the dude whose name I will not pretend to be able to pronounce, the bearded guy.
Right.
Who said all that shit, he,
Schmucky Joe.
When he was put on the spot, he started saying, shit like, you know, this is the fighting game community. It's not the same thing if we're not mean douchebags. Everybody's like, how dare you say that about a whole community? Maybe.
You know, that's completely...
like, they're not completely integrated, these ideas. But it's the idea of, and this comes back to the, where freedom of speech is appropriate, whose responsibility it is, during certain situations. Like, he shouldn't have said that there. He shouldn't say it because he's representative of the fighting game community. Which is, how do I phrase this? Trying to put a face on the fighting game community,
yeah,
is stupid.
Yeah, it is. Like, completely retarded.
Like my parents, when I was really young, and they're like, your behavior reflects on us. I'm like, why? They're adults, they can see the difference.
Right?
But apparently not.
No, apparently that connection thing... How do you describe that? Just the stupidity and naivete of people to just assume that because two things are connected, that they are more closely involved than they...
Correlation is not causation.
Exactly. Like, that Nintendo... Man, I'm gonna piss people off with this. Nintendo fanboys have a serious problem with that. Like, because they keep making games you like has nothing to do with them liking you. They just like money, and it's working out. They have IPs, they're rolling them out in a way that properly works. I mean, I don't know, just between Movie Bob and some of the others, there's a lot of that.
Yeah. Yeah, somebody picture Ogre. I want to see how he fights. Or regular Ogre, I suppose. Whoa, his hat's really cool in proper 3D.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Tekken 3 was so proper with the 3D.
It was like...
Tekken 3 was like, pinky out, may I have another scone proper.
Hip. But yeah, I think that's the major issue here. It's not even that shit happened. Like, the lesser issue is that Capcom didn't do anything, and the larger issue is that the Penny Arcade Report and Giant Bomb's news staff really tried to make something more out of this.
I think Jacob would still be going after this if they didn't move recently. And that, because that directly correlated with him not posting any more of those articles. Even though he said that, oh, more on this later.
Yeah, he did say that, and
he was the one digging up all the old tweets. It's like, dude, what the heck? She deleted them. She clearly didn't want to have this come out.
But, you know, you're going to be that type of journalist.
Extra pack on the Giant Bomb. He kept using that phrase. I reached out to?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, dude. Seriously. English Comm 101. What the fuck? Pick a different phrase. You sound like a gay.
I love how Akuba's like, you smell that. Is that Pantene Pro V? Okay, that's a pretty badass team you got there.
Yeah.
I think I'm pretty screwed.
Red monsters versus ninjas.
We're so anime right now.
That shit was hair? I thought it was like straw.
Right? Well,
I thought I teleported for a second.
Which would make a lot of sense, but apparently that's not what happened. God, yeah. Like Ars Technica, they hired somebody after Kuchera left. His coverage of it was the most respectable, I think, of all the articles I read.
This level is fucking epic.
It really is. Because he didn't try to make something more out of it. He just simply said what happened, and that was that. This is what we call objective news coverage. Not shit-ass journalism.
That's the way it was.
You motherfuckers. Hey, do I have to teleport? Yeah!
Yeah, Akuma has all the moves.
All the moves.
Like, Ryu has actually got all his moves from Tekken. Or, yes, from Tekken. From Street Fighter 3rd Strike, which I was happy about. Because a lot of times I take out some of them. They're like, oh no, Ryu shouldn't have this.
Oh my god. This is insane. Holy shit.
Yeah. That's
Oh,
nice.
nice, this seal.
Uh-huh.
You're not worthy.
So, here's our sort of problem here. In order for these people to cover the news properly, they have to be able to go to these events and stuff. To go to these events, they either need to have a good bit of money backing them or the support of companies. Clearly, if they have the support of companies to cover events, that has its own problems, and if they have money, they have to make sure they ensure a constant flow of money, which means making articles out of stupid Kotaku shirt. Sorry, I said the wrong thing there. In any case, yeah, making news articles that really don't need to be made just to get views. And making bombastic titles that are just completely deceptive. That is exactly what's wrong with gaming journalism. I mean, that's what's wrong with larger journalism as well, to some extent, but not nearly as bad as it is for gaming. I don't think. It has different issues. Yeah.
Okay, seriously. Dan, you're playing Akuma, right?
Yeah.
Leap into the background and fight that mammoth.
I really want to, believe me, but I can't. Like, I wonder what Screw Attack's coverage of this was, out of curiosity. I just need to know how the completely joke site covered it, because they may have done a better job.
I'm True Ogre, now I'll die for Akuma. Yeah.
That would happen. Because it did.
I'll just back up here until you kill yourself. Sounds like a plan.
Oh no!
The difference in power is now clear.
I think that was the difference in strategy, bro.
Power.
Yeah, you clearly had just overwhelmed
Look at these
me
guns.
with your great...
Okay.
Your guns?
Yes.
If yours are guns, mine are turrets.
Top middle of the screen. It's where, like, the round winning things are. What are S and T?
Super special and timeout.
Ah.
And then G goes up there if you beat somebody with a gem active.
Yeah, there are a lot of letters in this, aren't there? Like, I think you showed the screen and there were 7.
Something like that. They're a good number.
That's a lot of letters. Maybe he meant it was enticing to newcomers and that it would teach small children to read?
Maybe. G is for gem.
Did he say hate me?
Hate me.
Why would he say that when he came in?
He needs your hate.
A note in the defense of the bearded douchebag.
Yeah.
Because he apparently said some heinous shit to that girl, and that's that's not cool. I listened to the first part of it, and he was just being a creepy asshole. I read a bit of a story where he's at the reception desk, and he asks if Team Capcom has shown up yet, and she's like, no, and is like, good, like something along the lines of, I hope they die in a car accident.
Yeah.
She's like, what? Like, yeah, Team Tekken, bitch, that's how we roll.
Yeah. And to be honest, any regular viewers of Gigaboots.com know we say that shit constantly.
I kind of want to hang out with that guy.
I don't know. That creepy shit he said was so creepy.
It was
Was there something other than the bra size comment?
I think it was what
There
was
was
after that.
tons of
okay.
Because the bra size comment was just pathetic, creepy nerd.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was like juvenile. It got like way more. Yeah. In any case, I think we're done here.
Yeah, we talked about it.
We talked
Good.
about it. We fulfilled our obligation.
We
to
have
our fan
responsibly covered an event. Haagen-Dazs.
base. Scoops. Where you
Curly
currently
mustache.
Womp womp womp.
For video reviews, quick plays, top 8s, and more, go to gigaboots.com.